This is not a random move on the chart. Been trading this in a live session that was on Thursday. We were expecting for this level and we were ready to trade it in the best way possible. Obviously short based on reaction, not just jump into a short just because, you know, we were waiting for the reaction. And, you know, that reaction gave a 15% drop. That was very, very, very nice. But now we need to understand if this is the top or we will see more upside, possibly a new higher on the chart.
Coffee with George.
Before you continue, please pause the video and read this trade disclaimer. None of the information contained here is financial advice. This is only for educational purposes.
Let's get back to our Bitcoin chart. If you watched the public streams 2 weeks ago, I gave the same chart, the same level, the same everything. So this is a high time frame range, nothing changed in that area, but also I gave you this. And that is the golden pocket. The golden pocket pulled obviously from the higher high to the lower low. And as you can see, the price hit 618 followed by a drop. The next important question on the chart is if this is the top or maybe we'll get another push to the upside. And that's why we need to find the most important area of support to the downside. So I would say like this. So we are here, right? We are at the point of control, high time frame range. The golden pocket, a retracement is in order. I would be very, very surprised if the price just pushed to this level, claiming 50k with no reaction whatsoever. It is possible, yes, this is crypto and everything is possible, but I would be very, very surprised if that happens. We do have the high time frame range, but also we do have these local ranges, and I'm talking about this range. The price moved from this range, then we had the other range that we had in this area. So basically the price is moving from range to range to range, right? So as long as you see something like this, definitely I would always favor more upside. I would always favor the trend. To say that this is the top, what I would like to see, I would like to see one of these ranges breaking to the downside, losing levels, changing the market structure. And at that point in time, one could say, okay, the chances for that to be the top are increasing a lot. At this point in time, the most important support on the chart is actually this, the 40k area, not only the lows of this range, but also a psychological level. If the price manages to break this area to get acceptance below 40k and manages to flip this area from support to resistance, that is our sign of weakness on a high time frame. Then the possibilities for this to be the top are increasing by a lot. As long as this area is holding as support, one could see another push to the upside and the overall bias is still bullish. Lose this area and that's a major sign of weakness in my opinion, and that opens the possibility for lower. And now let's start with the levels. Let's start with the levels to the downside because we had this drop and, you know, maybe the price will push to the downside. So 40k area, very, very important. A swing failure pattern here would be very nice because we have liquidity and more liquidity. So a swing failure pattern here would be very, very nice. I'm more than happy to trade that if I see that swing failure pattern. So let's say the price will do something like this, lose this area, flip it to resistance. Then what are the next important levels to down? So first of all, before the price breaking 40k area, this was the area of resistance, right? So it was resistance, 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 still resistance, boom. And the price breaking to the upside, no real backtest, no nothing, because the price stopped here. So that would be the first support that if 40k will be lost could potentially give us a reaction. So that would be between 38 37k area. Also additional confluences, we do have daily level 37,727, 37,256. So we do have daily levels here, untapped daily levels. They're always nice as influence. And also if we start to pull some fibs, we can see that the golden pocket is actually within this area. So that would be the first area that could potentially act as support if 40k will be lost. Does this give me a lot of confidence? Not my favorite area for a bounce. If we get a bounce here, I would like to see something like this. I would like to see claiming the price, claiming the 40k area, changing the market structure, and then possibly moving to the upside. So any kind of reaction could be from this area or could be below. For more upside, I would like to see 40k claims. If that's the case, then yes, we've got a deviation in this area. This section of the chart could be seen as a new deviation from this range, and after that the price could push to the upside, right? If the price could accept us back into the value area of the previous range, then we do have the next important level, which is the point of control and value area low of this range, right? And not only that, but we're getting into an area that in the past was resistance, 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 still resistance, then a big push to the upside, and then more upside, more upside, more upside, more upside, right? So I would say the next area of support, if 40k will break, could be between 34-33, so basically the point of control and value low of this range. Also, we do have this daily level, another level there. Other than that, I would extend this area to 30k area. And because we talked about golden pockets, if we move to the next important pivot low to the downside, this is our next golden pocket. But because we are traders, we need to be prepared with everything. We need to check the levels that we do have to the upside too, because as long as this range continues, as long as 40k is still support, my bias is still bullish. And this could turn out to be a very, very nice long trading opportunity. I'll get back to that on the low time frame. To the upside, we still have high time frame point of control. The golden pocket, yes, 618 was tapped, but we still have 0.65. 50k psychological area. And once again, if we enable the horizontal levels, we still have this weekly level, 50,776. So I would consider this entire section of the chart as a possible resistance area. So from the 618, 76, 0.65 and the weekly level. If the price manages to make a new higher high, that would be the next important area to the upside. If the price manages to claim 50k area and flip it, very, very, very bullish, and that actually opens the possibility for a new higher high on the chart. If the price manages to claim 50k area, what do we have? Value area high of this range, that's roughly 55,500. Also, we do have this high volume node, so 55 to 57. Let's keep that in mind. If we enable the horizontals, then you can see there's not much in this area, so we're trading based on the value high. And then we do have this monthly 61,421, and then we do have a weekly, but I'm not sure this will be enough to stop this uptrend. Then monthly 60k psychological area, monthly 61,421, then a new higher high would be expected on the chart. So you see, we do have levels to the upside, levels to the downside. It is very important to understand those levels and to give them the respect. And remember, when the price is approaching resistance, you need to book profit if you are in a long from lower and possibly looking for a short based on the reaction. And also same story when the price is approaching support. So those are the levels to the upside and levels to the downside that we do have right now. And if you want to go more in depth, we still have that campaign where you do have 2 weeks for free. So 2 weeks free trial, get access to everything, to premium Discord, to our modules, to the live trading session. And then if you find value in what we do, obviously you can continue. After that, you get 30% discount. So that's $80 per month, and then $129 moving forward. 2 weeks for free. If you want to learn something, if you want to see what we do, join our Discord. If you have problems with joining, please open a ticket with our customer service, and they will guide you and they will give you all the information about what we do here.
Elevate your mastery in trading. Join the Safehouse Vanguard today.